I recorded. I didn't even make tea. Should I have tea? I should have tea. I should have tea. I'm sorry. Oh. Alright. How is crack, Matt? That's life, crack, and welcome back or welcome to my channel. And we're going to have tea talks. So this is a calming, chilling series, kind of like Chelsea Uncle. We'll talk about one topic, kind of my venting, because you know, who needs a counselor when you have YouTube? Hi. So this week we are going, I kind of just want to chill. Like my shirt, Tony's Tiger. Yes. I'm sorry. This venti type of thing is about plans after school, and tomorrow I actually have to think of a quote that I want to say, and they're like, oh well, if you don't think of a quote that isn't good enough, we'll just put in, I want to go to college and travel. Okay.
Because I don't want to have a bad reputation of the school.
Even though it is not actually in the toilets, but that's another thing for another day. Anyway, so I've been thinking about this a lot. Obviously, in 6th year high, if anybody's in a final year of school that is in college, just like final year of high school they call it, some places secondary school we call it in Ireland and Britain, they just kind of are like,
what do you want to do? Oh my god, just blah blah blah. Oh my god, you're going to fail life if you don't do it. Oh my gosh.
And you're just like, just let me breathe. Maybe you just want to breathe. You've been told everything and to do everything in school. Like, think about it. You don't really remember life without school. It's always school. School this, school that. Finally you get out. And you probably just need a breather. So, I've been thinking about this a lot. I remember in 4th year, we were talking about, oh, what you want to do, like, between friends. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll do an arts degree. Not really thinking about it much because it wasn't our focus thing at that time, because it wasn't our final year. So, like, I'll do an arts degree, like, I'll do music, blah, blah, blah. And then 5th year rolled around and we're like, oh, okay. And then it was like, I don't know, I didn't really think about it. I was like, I want to do music, college of music, yeah, okay, blah blah blah. And then this summer I got into this really weird phase of like, I don't know if I want to go to college. And then something came up and I was like, why you shouldn't go to college, or why I didn't go to college, or like, is college for you, blah blah blah. And then that's when I was like, oh thank you for giving me this video, God, thank you. No, but seriously, I was like, oh. And then obviously with YouTube, it's like, you like this? Oh, you want there more? Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh, you like this type of, you want to go to college, you want to go to waste your money? Here you go. From YouTube to Chelsea, here you go. And you're like, oh, thank you very much. And it was like, why you shouldn't go to college. Like, there was some normal people that are like, listen, college wasn't for me. And there was people like, college is a scam. Oh my god, you know, the capitalists and the globalists, they don't want you to go to college, so you work in a 9 to 5 job like little robots. They don't want you to break out, you know, they just want, and you're just like, okay, Alex Jones, calm down, okay? Fucking get the tinfoil hat off and use it for the fucking chicken, okay? Jesus, we don't have enough tinfoil for the chicken for next Sunday. Aunt Margaret will not be happy. Thank you, Alex. Put it down. I got into this. I was like, maybe college isn't for me, because it's basically, okay, before you're all like, okay, no, it's not like school, it's completely different. Listen to me, okay, before you start, okay, obviously it's different in so many ways, but you're basically still learning and have assignments and tests and learn in a book. Oh, hi, look at this. I can't read, okay? how many fucking books of on the back, fucking money and oh fuck. I know what I want to do, kind of. Yeah, I do. Like I said in the last video, somewhere up here, probably not. You know, your girl's lazy. She probably won't do anything. A teacher was like, Chelsea, come up here, and she's like, so you haven't been writing any of your subjects into your journal, because you have to fucking write your subjects that you have that day, and even if you
don't, you get homework. There's always something that you study, and it's not a free class, it's a study class.
listen, no, shut up. Anyway, so some of the subjects I don't write in, and I have it in my copy. That's not even important. What the fuck? I'm not explaining myself to fucking YouTube as well. So she was like, oh, there's not enough subjects. I mean, there's no subjects written in to your journal, so what's going on? And she's like, so what do you want to do when you leave school? I was like, I don't know. We stop here. This is where we stop. So I know a fair bit of what I want to do. Haven't really clumped it all together, but there's like, I have an idea. Now, there are some people where they're like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, you know what I really want to do? I want to do something on YouTube. Oh, wow, a big surprise. But no, I want to obviously make videos. I want to make things. I want to make music, sing. I like singing. Even when you go to concerts and then you're like, I want to do that. I really want to do that. And it's like, I really want to do that. I really want to do that. I want to own businesses. I just want to do something. I want to do making. Whether that's music and other stuff. I want to do acting. There's all the things going around. I just need to clump them together. I'm kind of the type of person that's kind of chill. That's like, like. And then when it gets to the deadline, you're still kind of chill, but you're panicking. You're like, why am I so calm? The house is burning down. There is nothing left. And you are just calmer like a cucumber. What is going on? How? And then you're more panicky about being calm. So anyway, so I have a fair idea. To other people, they're like, oh, so what you want to do when you leave school? And you're like, oh, I don't know. I'll probably like go straight into work or something. They're the people where I'm not confident in telling my things, which is kind of shit because it's none of your fucking business what I do with my future. So, bye. See you later. I feel like the judge would be like, oh, so you want to do that? And she even asked me in the first week back in 6th year, what do you want to do? I was like, oh, I don't think I'll go to college. I think I'll just get a job. Meaning, I'm not going to college. I know what I want to do, and I have a fair bit of knowing how to get there. A fair bit. And she's like, oh, well, I think you should go to college just in case, blah, blah, blah. Listen, in Ireland, I don't know about anywhere else. You go to college, you have to sign a CAO of what subjects you really, really want. Doesn't matter on the points. It's what you really, really want, and then it goes from there. If you don't want to go, you can go as a mature student for whatever reason. Now, most people are like, you'll have so much responsibilities. When you're young, you don't really have that responsibilities. I'm like, well, maybe that's the problem because I'm careless. And if I have like, oh look, all of this is assignments. I'm like, no, thank you, bye. Like my homework assignment. Oh my god, I had like an extra week to do that, and I finally done it. If the teacher didn't ring my house to say, listen, Chelsea needs to get her head out of her ass and actually do that stuff, I wouldn't have had it done. So that no, bad idea, terrible idea. It's like putting out a fire with gasoline. Awful, bad choices in life happen because of that. Okay, we're moving far too out of the thing of what I was saying. I forget what I was saying. It's great we have editing. Oh yeah, Right, so remember, responsibilities. It's easier to like do it when you're young because you have no responsibilities. Blah blah. When you're older, you have more responsibilities. Yeah, but you can still go to college. And listen. I am not saying I'll never ever 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 go to college. I'm not saying for definite I'll go to college. I'm just saying at my part of my life. Well, I'm turning American. At this part of my life, and the plans for after school right now is not to go to college. Yeah, come here. When I'm 40, I'll probably be like, you know what, I want to do dentistry work. I have to go to college for that, so I'm not saying never. So anyway, she was there and she's like, listen, what you want to do? You're not like being inspired or whatever. And I was like, I said the same question. I was like, I don't know. And she's like, what do you really like? And I'm like, I like music. And then she's like, anything else? And then I'm like, I don't know, acting. And then she's like, well, what about something that, you'll get paid afterwards? And she's like, what about hospitality? I'm like, I don't know. Now, come here. I kind of want to own a restaurant business, but like a little, listen, it's not, that's in the future, okay? Right now is the filming, acting, making things time, okay? It's not the businessy time. Get back to me when I'm 35 and we'll have another conversation about that. And she goes, what about childcare? Okay, two random things, have to say, Childcare, listen, kids are adorable. Love them, adorable. But taking care of 30, 40, 50 kids, listen, I don't have a work experience. Interesting. I was actually very good. That was a week, and the last day I actually nearly died because I was so tired, it dragged in. But that was a week. That was really good experience. Wouldn't be my whole life career because I want to make something, of myself. Obviously, people have different things. I'm not baiting anybody that does childcare. Honestly, you have a patience like a saint because I wouldn't be able to do it. I don't think I'd be able to look after my own kids. That's what happens when you become. Okay. It wouldn't be for me. Not my passionate thing. And she goes, well, I think you should talk to your guidance counsellor about what you want to do. Listen, I know what I want to do. And to be honest, listen, we all know, anybody that goes to our school, anybody that goes to the news, it's very sad. But she's not the best counsellor in the world. I know people that are better. I know a teacher that is new in this school and she's doing a better job, and that's not even her job to do the guidance thing. Not the best. And I don't want someone telling me something that I don't want to do.
Also editing Chelsea. Hey. Also I talked to her today and she was passing me by, the teacher I'm talking about now, that was saying, oh, you should be motivated, whatever. And she was like, so Chelsea, so I passed by and she's like, oh, hello. And then she goes, Chelsea. And I was like, oh, gosh, Lord. And then she was like, so have you talked to the guidance counsellor? And it's like, no. And I don't know if she heard the news or not, but like, whatever. And I'm like, no. And she's like, maybe you should make an appointment. I'm just like, I understand it's beneficial for me, or like she's just trying to look out for my needs, which I'm grateful for. But like, I know what I want to do. Just leave me alone. Just like, oh fuck. I don't know. Anyway, enjoy the video.
And I was thinking for a little while, and then someone brought it up in a certain way, and they were like, basically, they just want you to do it for money. It wasn't even about passion. And I've seen like one YouTuber sticks out to me. Now, obviously, this is a completely different scenario, but Matt Santoro, he does like fact videos, 50 amazing facts that might blow your mind. Before he was doing YouTube, he was an accountant. And how he became accountant was, he was doing an accounting class in school, and his accountant teacher was like, you should be an accountant, it gives great money, da 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 da. Now so you're young and you're like, oh, money, great, you know, you're not really thinking about what you actually want to do. Some people are. But when it's like money, it's like, oh, well, that's, you know, that's the most important thing. That's like the one thing that you go for. Obviously, money, like, pays your bills, puts food on the table, puts clothes on your back, puts a roof over your head. Obviously, but, like, that's not the main thing, you know. As long as you can, like, achieve that, or not achieve that, can buy those things, it's like you don't need the fucking Lamborghini. Or, well, I don't, right? I don't care about a Lamborghini. I actually just want to use taxis. So he was like, okay. So he done it. He went to a course for accountancy. Has like a bachelor's degree or some like fancy degree for accounting. And he was like, yeah, okay. And then he got a job. And then he was working there for a few years. And then there was a crash. Or a boom. No, not a boom. Not a boom. Oh my god. Sorry, Miss Gibbons. Not a boom. Anyway, they had to let people go. He was the one that got let go. And then that's when he felt free. That's when he was like, oh my god, I know what I want to do. And I think it was around that time he was like doing YouTube, or like he started YouTube, and he was like, this is what I want to do. I want to make videos. I want to do this. Blah, 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 blah. It wasn't about money. But it was like money driven. He was like, oh, I had to do this, blah, blah, blah. No, and I felt like that's what she was doing. Like she even said, oh, you're not going to get a real job. Look at the people that do fucking social science skills in college. Do you really think they are getting a job? No, they're working as a barista in Starbucks. I've watched a lot of NBC things about like, oh, you know, college is... You don't get a job after college. Ugh. It's not definite that you're going to get a job after college, you know? So I'd rather just pick my, like, what I want to do, blah, blah, and do it. You need a tea sip. So, I was thinking for, like, a little while of what I want to do. Now, I was thinking of BIM, which is a college, a music college. I was doing like some research about like, oh, should this be like the thing, or what if it's not the thing for me, blah blah blah. There's other things I can do. And I was like, listen, if I really want to do it, I could go back as a mature student. Now, I did look up like the rating system, and we're like, oh, it helps with music, but it doesn't help with you getting into the music industry and knowing what the music industry is about, which they told me that you do, and people that went there, obviously, that aren't going to gain anything from it, was like, no, that's not what happens. It doesn't happen. You just learn with music, which you can do on YouTube or on Skillshare for less the price or free. I was like, okay, to college. I want to do acting as well. So then I was like, PLCs. Ooh. I was like, music, acting. Now, I think I might try Skillshare and do music on that, like music producing, songwriting, all that stuff on Skillshare. With acting, I feel like you need someone to tell you, okay, you're doing that. There's some things that you just need someone to be there that knows what they're doing and saying, in real life, person to person, saying, you're doing that shit, you're doing that great, there you go, this is what you do, this is what you don't do, da 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 da. I feel like with acting, you kind of need that. Not just that, but they also do something with music. So whatever course you kind of do in acting, you do in music as well. Like, you know, performing on stage, they'd be like, oh, you can do singing and dancing and stuff like that, which is great. Great. So, oh, and just to let you know, a PLC is a post-leaving cert. Post-leaving cert. The leaving cert works by points, and say you wanted a course I'll put up on the screen here, right, of how it works. It actually changed. It was A1, A2, B1, B2, B3, and then they just made it so if you fail, basically, you still get points. A certain fail. So basically, basically a certain amount of points, you get a certain amount of points for each subject, and the harder you get in the subject, the more points you get. And if you do higher level maths, because it's really hard, you get extra points added on to each subject because it's so hard. So say you wanted a course, I don't know, say you wanted to do a course in social working and you needed 300. They add up whatever and then it's like, oh, 300, and then you get your points. And obviously, like, medicine and all that stuff is a little bit higher, so like 500, 600, so they're like the highest you can get. But say you didn't get certain points in your subject, for your course. So say a course is like 420 and you got 350. You can go to do a PLC in what you wanted to do, and it would kind of help you, and then you'd go into college. Obviously, you have to be like the top 20 in your class, but like only a few people get into that course to begin with. So you have to be in the top 20 to actually prove that like you're good at this thing. And then you go, depending on the PLC courses that you do, it links to colleges as well. So and you don't have to go to college. So, and it's more like doing stuff instead of reading from books, if that makes sense as well. So it's like college, but it's not like college. You get to do more. So I was looking at acting stuff and the liberties. Oh my god, it sounds great. And with PLCs, they don't need points. It's just basically you have to pass all your subjects, and it's required to have 1 or 2 higher level subjects you do. So altogether you have to have 6. So 1 or 2 have to be higher level, and the rest have to be ordinary level, and you kind of have to get a pass. So they go, oh, you have to get like, oh fuck, I don't know, like a I don't know, the scoring system, like over 50%, which would be like a H6 or 5 or a 05 or 06. So if you get like a D, so they don't ask for points. It's like, oh, okay, you have to do this, requirements for this, and it's like, and then you have to do an audition and other stuff. Not an audition for acting, you have to do audition, but for other stuff, an interview and stuff like that. And then they're like, oh, you can go online, blah blah blah. So you can apply for multiple PLCs. My guidance teacher, we have multiple ones, by the way, was like, try not to apply for PLCs in the same college, because if the same person is on, say, a hairdressing course, right? Say you want to do hairdressing and music or something, or like music and acting, right? I went to do music in the Liberties, and then I went back for acting. They're like, you were here before, which is fine, but if you're like, I really, really love this is what I eat, sleep, and dream about, like, oh, this is my whole life, and then you go into something else, and you're like, this is my whole life. They're like, is it? So it's just a little bit awkward there. They have like booklets or whatever, and it tells you like what you do, what you learn. So it's like your first year, I think it's like acting and singing and dancing, and you don't have to be a good singer or dancer. It's just stuff that you still do, and like just tells you what you'll be learning in the first year and the second year or whatever. It's just like, oh, it's so good. I think at that time I want to learn stuff on Skillshare as well. I want to practice guitar and a keyboard, because I have a guitar and a keyboard and I haven't used it in ages, and I really, really want to do it and write songs as well. I also want to keep uploading here, so that's good. I want to upload a certain amount of videos and kind of have a decent audience. Now obviously I'm on 43 subscribers. you know, Joanna, whatever her surname is, I'm sorry, girl, you know. She went big, which I don't want that. I don't want to be like, I kind of want a steady growth where it's not like, oh my god, all these randomers come in and they're like, oh my god, I'm obsessed with you, oh my god, so relatable. Like, I'm not, I'm weird. So, no one relates to me, okay? I'm a fucking weird, like, you know the weird person in the group? And some people are gonna be like, oh my god, me. No, I am basically a Garrett Watts. So, I want to do music, I want to do acting, I want to do this, and oh, I have so many ideas. Like I said, I want to open businesses. Like, I want to, in the future, when I like have a YouTube and I'm like recording covers and like writing songs and making music and stuff like that, and acting, even if it's in this or like little small gigs or whatever. I want to do a bit of modeling as well, but on my own terms. Like, find photographers, local photographers, get some good styles, and then build my Instagram up.
Yeah, sorry about the whole typo type here. I missed that when I was editing, and then when I'm editing on a different app, I only noticed it now, and I can change it. So, people aren't perfect. Enjoy the video. Sorry for the audio.
I also want to open businesses. I kind of want to open like a Michael's thing, but cheaper in Ireland, because I don't think we have a Michael's and we're not really good with crafts. Kind of have to go into town and all this stuff. I want to open like a 3-in-1 restaurant food shop type of thing. I want to have a clothing brand and a makeup brand and all these things. I also want to open a record company as well. I want to be independent singer, which is very hard. Props to Emma Blackery for doing it. Fair fucking play to her. But I want to do something like that. I kind of, yeah. Want to be an independent woman. And I don't think that's something that you learn in college. So I also at that time, you know, want to get married, have kids, you know, be a grandmother. So that's the thing. So yeah, I hope I explained on what my plans were for my life and this channel, and I hope you enjoyed, you know, the tea talks. If you want more of this, obviously let me know and like this video. So I think that's all. If you want to see me more outside YouTube, you know, I have an Instagram, Chelsea Brooks with a Z. I also have Twitter, same handle, and a Snapchat, crazy_fro. When I used to have Crazy Afro Diva and Miss Crazy Fro, and you can change your username on Snapchat. Thanks for that, Snapchat. If you want to see more of this beautiful little face with this big ass hair that got blown in the wind when it was really nice and took ages to do, thanks wind. Subscribe to this channel. Any more video suggestions you might be screaming at the YouTube telly thing? What the fuck am I even talking about? Leave it in the comments below and share with your friends that might be going through a midlife crisis as well. That is all for today's video. Good luck, goodbye, and peace to all you people. And I will see you back sometime with a brand new video. So, yeah. Bye.
Fingers